Today, we're at the home of Millie and Carla Reyes, third and fourth generation respectively of the Aristocrat clan. They're the granddaughter and great-granddaughter respectively of their Lola Asha, who founded the Aristocrat so many decades ago. Present day, Millie and Carla are making their own history with Plaza Ham, and Carla has something even newer. It's called La Petite Fromagerie. Walking into this house always feels like Christmas no matter the time of year. Why? Because I'm entering the home of Tita Millie and Carla Reyes, who are behind Plaza Hams. Hello! Merry Christmas!
Hey, Spags! Welcome!
Yeah, I was just saying that I love going to this house kasi parang Pasko palagi when I go here.
Yeah?
Yes, so no, it's all about the ham here.
Okay.
Right? All the sauces, the most tender, the most fragrant ham. Are you gonna prepare some ham today?
Yeah, well,
right.
you're in luck. That's what we prepared.
I really like this house. It's, you know what this reminds me of? When you watch the old movies, yung mga sampagita pictures.
Okay.
Well,
it really is an old
Filipino
house.
bungalow, split level.
Yeah.
That's how old is this house?
Probably around 50 years
1960s.
old. Yeah, because I remember parang may tita was a baby pa and they'd have stories about this house. But it used to be like one big house and then my lolo divided it.
But the most important part of the house is
the kitchen.
It's the kitchen. So let's go to the kitchen now.
Okay.
So this is the famous Plaza Ham.
Yes.
Okay, ang gusto ko sa Plaza Ham talaga. For me, number one, it's available all year.
Yes, that's right. But,
Ito, luto na to.
yeah. This one is fully cooked. I'm just gonna do the finishing touches, which is we're gonna pack the top with sugar, and then I'm gonna blowtorch it to make that sugary crust.
What's the process of cooking this before the finishing? So how long is this brine? How long is this?
It's cured for a few months.
A few months?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when we're ready to cook it, so parang it's cured ganyan, and then we keep it in the freezer. And then when we're ready to cook it, we defrost, and then we
How large is your freezer?
boil
Kasi,
it.
and how do you project?
We have
Kasi
walk-in freezers
pag
and
Pasko,
chillers.
you sell thousands of this.
Yes, we rent additional
Holy
freezer
cow.
space. And then as soon as January hits, out na yan. Because like, we're done.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so here,
That's the fun part. Ikaw muna, I want to see
okay,
you.
just get sugar.
So this is brown
mix in
sugar.
a packet.
So dapat talaga brown sugar. Bakit?
The color, it's
Ano
something
the flavor,
na...
the more molasses flavor.
Yeah, it works well with the cured taste, the salty, sweet salty mix.
So this looks good.
Yep, so we're ready to blowtorch. This is actually to make the sugar crust, but then the premium glaze, the sauce that we normally serve it with, we cook that separately.
O, pwede bang mag-try?
Yeah, sure.
How dangerous is this?
Um,
Yun lang. So I don't have to
yeah.
squeeze it.
No, you don't. Just,
Okay.
like, just watch out, because like there's some areas that might get,
burned.
yeah, might get burnt already.
Am I good?
Yeah,
Are we good?
you're good.
Okay.
So just turn the knob.
So what's the next step here?
Yes. Ready for some sandwiches?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Back during the swinging 1960s, when Manila's 400 society families were throwing parties left and right, Millie's dad said, why not offer something special for the smorgasbords, or as we call them today, buffets? So he brought in a Scandinavian chef who cooked the first ever Plaza Ham. It was an instant hit. 50 years later, it's still Plaza's bestseller. So how did Plaza start? For example, you are third generation Aristocrat.
Yes.
Aristocrat royalty. Literally. Okay. So you're third generation, Carla's fourth.
That's right.
And your parents are actually the ones who started Plaza.
That's right.
Okay, how did this, how you define Plaza from Aristocrat?
Well, my father was responsible for opening restaurants and running them for Aristocrat
Okay.
at that time.
Well, why the name Plaza?
He was inspired by the Plaza of New York.
What was the Plaza?
The Plaza Hotel in New York,
Oh.
near Central Park.
Okay, okay.
And he liked that name, and when he was offered by the Ayalas a place in the Makati Commercial Center, it was by the Plaza talaga. So he said, you know, I'll call it the Plaza.
Because after all, their family was in the culinary business, Millie and Carla were educated accordingly. Millie was sent to school in Switzerland and Carla a culinary course in New York. Perhaps their careers were preordained, but surely not their success. That is due to their diligence, hard work, passion, and sheer talents. What's the dynamic working with your daughter?
It's a good tandem. And I mean, like my parents, you know, the husband and wife team, kami mother-daughter team, and in everything, you know, we're together.
You're
So like,
always together, I see.
that's
in
what
the
people
mall,
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when one of us not there, sabihin, oh, where's Carla or where's Millie?
That's what I asked her. Oh, sure, ikaw naging barkada
Parang
na kayo,
kaming twin.
tita namin, oo, di ba?
Parang kayong twin, two peas in a pod.
How do you keep Plaza at the top of its game?
We've been very lucky because our people are good.
Okay.
Okay, and some of our staff have been with us. Some are second, third generation already also.
Right. I can see that.
Yes.
What advice would you give to people who are starting out in the industry?
Well, hard work, that's one, dedication to it, and I guess just be good to your people, be good to your clients, you know, make them happy. So it's a win-win situation.
And they'll keep coming back.
Yeah, they'll keep coming back.
My good friend Carla Reyes is one of the cheesiest people I know. And now she's putting that to absolutely good use with her new business called La Petite Fromagerie. It's a cheese buffet that you can order for your parties, and it's highlighted by the raclette, that ultra gooey, ultra cheesy Swiss delicacy. So this is your living room.
Yes.
Thanks for having us here.
Yes, of course.
Ganda ng bahay, ah.
Thank
I noticed earlier that we have a painting here.
Yeah, this is Lola Ashang and Justice Alex, yung
And
Lolo
they are the
Alex.
founders of Aristocrat.
Yes, Lola
Okay.
Ashang is the founder of Aristocrat.
And who painted this?
This is by Amor Solo.
That's a real national artist
Yes.
painting of your grandparents, so
Yeah.
we have to keep that. Now have La Petite Fromagerie. How do you pronounce it?
La Petite Fromagerie.
And what is this exactly?
So basically, it's a cheese buffet. So you can hire us for events, weddings, birthdays.
You were
so-
one of the first, if not the first people, who started offering this
Yes, that's
as an
right.
add-on to parties. Can I try it, please?
Yeah, sure. Let me.
Okay. So the machine actually acts like a salamander,
Yes, it
right?
does.
So it's
With a heating
look,
element on top.
You got it. Cheese porn. Kaya bagay talaga. Is it complementary to your hams?
Definitely.
Can I try this?
Sure.
So I just grab this.
Do you
below.
want some onions?
Yeah. So ano to? Pwedeng cocktail food, pwedeng pulutan, pwedeng...
Exactly.
Like
Or
that.
that could be the whole meal in itself. So imagine this with wine and you're good.
If you melt the cheese,
Yes.
right? It gets a smoky flavor.
It does.
Right?
That's right.
It gives another dimension to the whole thing. And for me, I like it actually. Actually, ngayon ko na-discover to. I've had it several times, but I like it yung medyo nagka-glaze na sunog.
Yes,
eh.
yeah.
Diba?
I
Yung
know what
parang
you mean.
kumbaga
May
sa
parang crust on
yeah,
top.
you gotta form a crust. And that's what makes it so irresistible.
Yes.
Right? Ito yung best part.
Okay.
siya.
Should
Allow
be,
it to burn a little bit. Right? I don't mind. Maybe you can... But when we cater, pwede ko sabihan, boss, paki-char muna ng konti. Ah.
So just
And it just scrape it off. And it actually will slide off on its own. Ayun. Ow! Gusto kayo nakikita yung melt. Oh my caution, filling is hot.
super good.
So what are your plans for...
Fromagerie.
Yeah.
Right now, so we came out with a truffle cream cheese spread. So it's actually good with like pastas, with sandwiches. It's good on a burger. So you can order just that. We sell it on our site and we can deliver, or we have pickup outlets. I'm coming out with a new spread. It's gonna be called Camembert.
So cheers.
Woo!
And here's to the next, to the success of La Petite
Yay!
Fromagerie and more cheesiness.